In this world, there are good wizards, bad wizards, and all in between. But nothing in this world is greater than the god Ankh-Sara, who watches over our world, giving us objectives, rules, and keeping the world in line. Don't anger the god or he will smite you. Welcome to Fairy Tale Origins.
3, 2, and 1. Alright, hello. Today is going to be a glorious day here on the Fairy Tale Origins server. Today I have big plans for today. I have very, very big plans for today. Today we begin step 1 to invincibility. Of course, I'm going to become a god on the server, and no matter what Richie and his band of goody two-shoes throw at me, they won't be able to hurt me. They couldn't do anything to me. And the first step to that is we need to finish our altar here. We need to be able to have a fully completed tier 5 altar. Unfortunately, we can't do tier 6 because breaking the fourth wall real quick, it hasn't been implemented as a mod yet, so I cannot do tier 4. However, we can at least do tier 6. We can at least do tier 5. I need to just get a bunch of just normal stone, and I believe I can use this to craft, but it might be easier if I actually just get myself a crafting bench. Let me go ahead and put some stuff away really quick. And I have some other plans for today. I want to craft something very, very specific, and it'll be very, very important. You'll see why I had my living armor out. Normally I'm wearing my gem armor, but I want to do something with my living armor today. Something that myself and Mivoda made not too long ago, and I'm going to, let's say, take it to the next step, if you will. Okay, I need a crafting table, and as you can see, my EMC counts are off the chains. I actually have like a stack or two of extra red matter blocks if I really wanted to fill it up. However, I really don't need to, so I'm not going to. But today we have some very important things to do. First off, I need to make some blank runes. I need to make a lot of blank runes, and I need a orb for that, of course. Where is my orb? Where are you at? Master Blood Orb, of course. I use the master one. And wow, it makes one at a time. That's just obnoxious. Let's try and do this a little bit faster. Oop. Okay. And if I did this correctly, what happened? Where are you at? Oh, you can't even touch me, can you, with the interdiction torches? Nice try. Okay, let's go ahead and just place these down then. Alright. Cool. Perfect. 51. Oh, I need just a little bit more. I think just off. Well, let me see. I should be able to finish. And I want to just finish these with blank runes for now. I'll probably upgrade them off camera to something a little bit nicer than just blank runes. But I want to finish my tier 5 altar now, so I can at least have this portion of it done. And I also have another very big plan for today. In the last episode, we did a little bit of Ars Magica, but I also, can I please also mention that I built this monstrosity dead in the middle of my base. Wow, I'm doing really, really good at what I'm doing here. I mean, like, really, really good, guys. I mean, really good, as you can see. But as you can see, I built this monstrosity. I need just a little bit more. Yeah, good thing I did pre-prepare this portion by filling up my altar just a little bit if I needed a little bit more blank runes. And wow. And I am using the Watch of Flowing Time on my altar because it goes a lot faster than if I were to not use it, honestly. But here we go, a tier 5 altar. That should be it. Yes, tier 5. Absolutely. Okay, cool. And the last thing we need to do, these creeps just keep trying to get me. I don't know what their problem is. Okay, anyways, there is one other thing we need to do. We also need to, what was it? I wanted to upgrade these 5 runes around these corners here. So actually, I'm going to have to break these, which means we're going to lose actually quite a bit of blood in our altar, which is unfortunate. However, it's kind of necessary because we're going to have infinite blood relatively soon. But I've also pre-prepared this step for us, so we can just do it very, very quickly. And all I needed to do is, I'm just going to like put this stone away. Actually, I kind of just dump it into, actually I may need it, honestly. I may need it. Let's see what we need. But I'm going to make myself some runes of sacrifice. But to make a rune of sacrifice, I need some gold, an orb, and a bunch of stone, and some blank runes. I have all the blank runes already. I just pulled them off the altar. And some reinforced slates, and I already have all of my reinforced slates here. And I have 3 extra reinforced slates because I'm really not good at crafting this stuff, because it's not easy, honestly. And that goes there. What is that? Oh, interesting. What? These stupid mobs that just keep wanting to come at me. They don't even understand, do they? They don't understand. They can't touch me. They can't touch me. I just need a bit of gold and we'll be good. Perfect. And I know I promised to do a little bit more Ars Magica, but I have tried to go to see the Master of Ars Magica here on the Bad Wizard side, but he isn't around right now, so I'll have to visit him soon, because I don't even understand how arcane magic works. So back to tier 5. Yep. Okay, perfect. So it is sacrificing the mobs, I think, around here. I'm not quite positive how that works. Probably because it was updating. So yes, I did lose a little bit, but not a big deal. Okay, so now if I'm correct, all I need to do is grab all this stuff out of here, since it's my important Ars Magica stuff. Specifically the stone, the orb and that. And the rest of this can be dumped into here, including this gold and that. Okay, cool. So now, with the Rune of Sacrifice, what I'll be able to do, what it'll allow me to do at least, is when I sacrifice mobs using this thing here, it'll give me more life points. Or at least it should give me more life points per kill, I guess, if you will. But I don't really feel, honestly, like killing them myself. So I'm not gonna do that. And in the last not the last episode, but the episode before that, we made this Master Ritual Stone, which I'm going to use to make something called the Ritual of the Culling. It's an upgraded version of the Well of Suffering, which automatically, whenever there's a mob here, will automatically sacrifice it and throw it into the altar, or if I have my orb in the altar, into my life points directly. And that's how we're going to essentially automate this process, if you will. So, to get to Well of Suffering, I already have my Ritual Diviner, but this Ritual Diviner, so if I go here, and you see I shift, I don't have that ritual available to me. I have a bunch, just not specifically that one. And that's a problem for me, because I need that one. But it's a tier 2 ritual. And it's actually not hard to make the Ritual Diviner tier 2. It's pretty easy, actually. So it's just the Dusk Ritual Diviner, which is just a demonic slate, and which is why we needed a tier 5 altar and some elemental inscription tools dusks, which is just a block of coal, and a tier 4 altar with 2,000 life points, which we have. And I also have the slates, the imbued slates, to make into demonic slates, which is, good, obviously. So if I do that, and I need a lot more essence, apparently, which isn't a huge issue, I guess. So let me just go ahead and stand here, and also put all my gear back on, because it's kind of necessary when doing this. But with the three life stones underneath my altar, this process basically doesn't hurt me ever. And how much do you need to make a demonic slate? Let's look really quick. So we need a Dusk Diviner. Here we go. We need, in the altar, 15,000 life points. So I need 30,000 life points just to do this portion of the ritual, just getting the actual diviner itself. And how much do we have right now? 23? That's close. We're almost there, and we should be able to craft those relatively easily. And there we go. Cool. I have both of them. Alright. And like that. And demonic slate. Cool. And it just drained all of my essence. Cool. I guess that was interesting. It just drained all of my essence for no reason. That's fine. That's not a big deal, I guess. Pretty easy thing to fix, if you will. Okay, let's see. 16,000. It's 50,000? So I should have enough now, actually. Put this imbued slate in there. Yeah, cool. I guess it just continues to drain if you just leave it inside there, which is interesting. Because it's dead again. It's definitely empty for sure. Alright, not a big deal. We just need now some elemental encryption tools, which is just a block of coal and 4,000 life points. I need 2 of them, so let's just get 4,000 life points. It shouldn't take any time at all. 1,000, 4,000. And let's just get some extra because it seems like the altar is being a bit weird. Yes, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Okay, 8,000 should be plenty. Let me get some coal. I actually don't think I have blocks of coal, so I'm going to have to just craft them. Okay. There we go. Alright. And just throw these in here. And boom. Inscription tool. And another one. And another inscription tool. Perfect. Perfect. And now I should be able to upgrade my Ritual Diviner to the Dusk version of the Ritual Diviner. There we go. And now I believe, if I'm correct, I should have every single one of the... Yes, the Well of Suffering is there. Ritual of the Feathered Knife, Ritual of the Reap of the Harvest Moon, Ritual of the Magnetism, Ritual of the Crusher, Satiated Stomach, Interdiction, Containment, Speed, Suppression, Call of Zephyr, Aura of Expulsion, Sound of the Cleansing Soul, Gathering of the Forsaken Souls, Crack of the Fractured Crystal, Laying of the Filler, Crash of the Timberman, Hymn of Siphoning, the Assembly of the High Altar, the Gate of the Fold, Mark of the Falling Tower, Penance of Leaden Soul, Ritual of Soul, Ritual of Luna, Ritual of Entropy, Making Peace, Nature's Leech, and the Culling. And this is the one that I want. And as you can see, we need a lot of these things. So these are... So, okay, let's look at this. It tells me what you need. You need Fire Runes and Dusk Runes, which means I need another, and I believe I need another inscription tool, and one for fire. So, and let's just go at Blood Magic. Okay, so I need, oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I just have to find it again. That's not a big deal. That does kind of suck a little bit. There we go. We should be almost there. And here we go. Like one or two more. Here we go. Ritual of the Culling. So I need Fire Runes and Dusk Runes, which means I need an Inscription Tool Fire and an Inscription Tool Dusk, which is pretty easy. And it means I need Magma Cream, another block of coal, and then a bunch of the Ritual Stones, which are, let's see, yes, Ritual Stones. These guys. So I need a bunch of Reinforced Slates again, and so if I need 36, I need to make 9, which means I need 36 Reinforced Slates, which should be easy. Some Obsidian, and just an orb. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare all that stuff. I'm going to get the inscription tools. I've already shown you how to do those. And I'm going to go ahead and get the Ritual Stones, which are pretty easy. And I think I've done that on camera before as well. And then I will meet you back here, and we will set up our Ritual of the Culling. Alright. First, before I finish this, I want to just mention two things. One, I've been recording now for almost an hour, and that took a lot longer than I thought to do this, because there was actually more steps than I had originally planned for. So, but first, before I get into that, I want to mention that also, I want to thank you guys all again for the support, and I decided to set a like goal thing with Lucky Blocks. I know a lot of people on the server are doing that. So if I get, for every 5 likes I get on this video, I will go ahead and open up a chance cube. I keep wanting to call them Lucky Blocks for some reason. Anyways, chance cubes, and we'll probably die a few times. But let's talk about what I had to do in this past hour-ish that I was working. Let me go ahead and also, for one, turn that down because that is obnoxious. So for one, I turned this guy on because I wanted to make it so I could get blood really, really easy. And as you can see with all these zombies here, I'm getting blood pretty easy. Also, set up a vacuum chest into a condenser and some chests because some of it is overflow and doesn't go into the condenser. So all of this stuff is just going to eventually get deleted. But so I wasn't picking it up in my inventory, and I could make runes really quickly. I did that. 2, I just about upgraded this entire layer. I am going to put some augmented capacity runes in here, but for now I have the minimum of what I need, because all of this layer here will be capacity runes, so I only have 4 more to put in here. And on the opposite side I will do that the same, and then I'll probably put something else on the other 2 sides to sort of at least make this semi-efficient. Maybe some speed runes mixed in with, like, I don't know, like efficiency runes or something like that. So other than that, maybe acceleration runes, I'm not sure. Charging rune, if I know, I don't really know. I have to look up what some of those runes do. However, on top of all that, the reason why I did that, why you may be asking why I did that. So now I have 80,000 life points total capacity and 80,000 in here because I just been letting it sit for a minute. Because I need to be able to activate this guy when I set it up, right? So I have all of these right? And all I'm going to do is just do that, okay? It should be working. Fire runes 4, dusk runes 32. Maybe, do I need to just shift? Okay, well maybe I have to place these ones manually? Let's see. So it's 2 out and 1 up. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And I think if I just go like that, it should manually place them down. Okay, that's kind of weird that that wasn't working. I guess. Let me just get some cobble for breaking, or for placing. Just one whole piece of cobble is all I need. I need quite a few pieces. So there, okay. Let's break that. And then we'll turn that one also into a dusk rune, and that should be in the correct place. And I just have to do that around these 4 corners. I guess the ritual diviner doesn't automatically place those ones. Maybe that's a bug of something like that. Probably just a bug. Because you know the mod is both of these mods that I'm using for this are still pretty much in development. And you may be wondering where all those blocks are going. Don't worry, they're around. Let's see here. Oh, you know why? I think I know why. Because this guy here, it probably, does it go under as well? Do I have to dig down a little bit? Let's see. Not that that's really an issue, but why did I put my ritual diviner away? Ah, yes. So I need to dig down just a little bit. It looks like. Let's try here as well. So let's just dig 1 layer out for now. Okay. That's probably why it wasn't working, honestly. So let's just do that, and let's see if it works now. Ah, there we go. Should have known. It should have known. Okay, so almost there. I need to go ahead and get those other ritual stones also. They should be somewhere. Oh. Don't tell me just dumped my ritual stones into this thing, thinking it could. Shouldn't have. It shouldn't have, but it might have. That one's unfortunate. Okay. Where is it now? Okay, there. Let's break all of out here. Okay. That should be good now, I think. Hopefully. Maybe? Let's see. I'll break all of this as well. Okay. Is that everything? No. Where's probably back here as well? I don't know. These are kind of finicky rituals, and the ritual diviner itself is extremely finicky. So, I mean, this is kind of annoying, but it's obnoxious. But we'll do. I just want this ritual to work, honestly. And then I'll clean this up to make it look not so bad some other time. For right now, this will work. Is that all of them? Is the ritual done? I think so. I believe so. Let's look at it. I believe that's every single ritual or ritual stone. And now you may be wondering, okay, you have the ritual done. Now how do I use it? How does it work? How do you use it? It's actually pretty easy to use it, in fact. But I need a ritual, an activation crystal. And that's why I upgraded my altar so much that I did, because I need the tier 5, because I need to create an awakened activation crystal. Because the low tier 1, the weak activation crystal, only works for the tier 1 ritual diviners, the ritual diviner rituals that I did previously, or I made previously, the ritual diviner. But since this is a tier 2, I do need the tier up from that, which is the awakened activation crystal, and I need an Archmage Blood Orb for that. And Nether Stars are easy. We got them in the last episode. But I do need 2 Nether Stars, because I need 80,000 life points, and that's why I upgraded it to be just over 80,000. Let's go ahead and get the 2 Nether Stars I need, and grab those beforehand, intelligently, I guess. And we'll put one of them in here, and it's going to drain every last bit of this thing. And I got my Archmage Blood Orb, and there we go. Perfect. I have the top tier Blood Orb that I can use for right now, which means I can make a ton of different sigils, finally. And some other stuff that I believe was also like not available to me. So obviously I can use them to make all the old stuff as well. But that is that. And the only thing I need to do is then combine it here. and get myself awakened activation crystal. And now these rituals are very interesting. Right, so they will perform a task for you. In this case, the ritual of the culling will kill the mobs above me, and it will fill up my life points. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my orb in here, and what you'll see is I have 126,721 life points in my life network. And when I activate this guy, it should, there we go. What you'll see is it drained a ton of essence already. And let's see, that's what the activation is. And then it killed every mob that was in here. So now I'm going to just set this to on. And all of that essence also went into the orb here and basically went into my light network. So essentially this is just automated life essence now. I can just leave that guy on and life essence will flow into my network by magic, I guess. And that's basically it. And I'm just going to eventually have to upgrade this guy because right now he's running really slow. I think I'm probably going to just put another powered spawner in here. So here's what I got going on. I'm probably just going to put another one of these powered spawners down, or probably another 2 of them, and try and put capacitors in them. But I do have to upgrade this whole power system realistically before I can do that. But as you can see, my life network is going up automatically. And also, if I were to take the orb out, it would also go into the altar here. And because of the runes of sacrifice, it will kind of increase how much it makes per event, per kill. How much it makes is going to be a little bit adjusted, but I'm just going to leave that in there. And this will be how I do things from now on when it comes to these. And these rituals are awesome, and I want to do another one really quickly. Not another one. Well, I want to get started on another one because I don't really have time to do one today. But we are going to get started on working on sentient armor, and that will be one of the last few steps that we need to just at least get to our point where we can really start power spiking through blood magic, and being able to obviously take out those goody two shoes wizards over on Richie's side. But this is a huge step forward, a huge leap forward for me, having automated life points, because now I can use sigils, which is what was the step after the sentient armor. Is I'm going to start making all of the sigils I need, and then I'll really just kind of have just a ton of power. Honestly, I'll be so strong after that point that they won't be able to touch me, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and let's work on sentient armor. So sentient armor is in the Hellfire Forge, and I need a diamond chestplate, a lesser Tartaric gem, which I have, a block of iron, and a piece of obsidian. Now this is a really easy recipe. You're thinking, why haven't you done this before? Well, because sentient armor wasn't really useful to me before, actually. So all I need is diamond chestplate, and I already have a lesser Tartaric gem. If you remember correctly, way back when, me and Mev made 2. So I have that, and I just need a diamond chestplate. Do I actually have a diamond chestplate in here, or do I need to make one? I need to make one. Easy enough. An iron block and a piece of obsidian. Okay. All right. Easy enough. All right. And here we go. What was it? Oh, diamond chestplate. That's what I was making. Yes, of course. And then into the Hellfire Forge we go. And put that there, that there. And now it required a minimum of 240 will, which I have in my actual Tartaric gem that I've been using. And I'm going to work on upgrading this relatively soon. That is the next step. What we're going to be doing in the next episode for blood magic is setting up a crystal farm. But I have 240 in here for my minimum, and it will use 120. So just put this in here. It'll run through, and it'll give me this sentient armor gem. So now if I pull up my living armor, okay, take this off and put this on. Where's my chestplate? There it is. And if I click this gem here, it doesn't do anything, right? So normally when you click the gem, it should turn your living armor into sentient armor. However, there's a ritual we need to perform for this one to work. And that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Does it make sense? So more rituals, crystal farming, so we can get better Tartaric gems and make insane stuff. In the next episode, hopefully soon, I'll be able to go see that, the arcana of our side, I guess. We do have one Ars Magica user here on the Bad Wizard side, but he hasn't been around lately, so I haven't been able to get in contact with him. You can see this is just racking up the life points so quickly. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that thing here. Did I just click on this and get mana regen somehow? Yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Does that... No? I guess that's interesting. Cool. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this to make it a lot faster, so this value keeps going up faster. And for now, I'm going to take this off and put this back on, because living armor is still kind of weak, and this isn't even my final set of living armor. Honestly, I have to work on making another set, so I'll probably do that too, because you guys have already seen me make this stuff before. So yes, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was probably a short episode, but it wasn't short in the making. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, and peace out.